exercise question 5 to 9. If the third and the ninth terms of an AP are 4 and -8 respectively, which term of the same arithmetic progression AP is 0? Here we have been given two specific terms, the third and the ninth term, and some values are given. So now we have to find out the characteristics, which are most likely the first term A and the common difference D, and we have to find out what is the value of N for which the AP will give you a 0 term. So let's see. The generic formula for the nth term of an AP will be A suffix N, first term A plus N minus 1 times the difference. So let us use that for creating a customized expression for the third term. If I am replacing N by 3 on the left hand side, I have to replace N by 3 on the right hand side also. So A suffix 3 will be A plus 3 minus 1, where N is 3. So that will come out to be A plus 2D. Let's repeat that process for ninth term. A plus 9 minus 1D, and the ninth term A9 will be A plus 8D. So we have customized expression for the third term, and we also have customized expression for the ninth term. Now these values are given. Let's take A plus 2D. Now you don't have to take A3 because that has been given as 4. Okay, I have taken A plus 8D, and that is -8, and A plus 2D, that is 4. So we can subtract these two equations. That way we can get rid of this A, and the expression will come out to be 6D, and -8 minus 4 will be further negative, which will be -12. Let's divide both sides by 6, and the common difference will come out to be negative. Is that a valid answer? Yes. As long as the difference is constant, it doesn't matter whether it is positive or negative. Negative common difference means the progression is a decreasing one. So that's perfectly fine. Now let us substitute this value to any of this equation. It doesn't matter. This looks smaller, so that's why I prefer. And I will just plug in the value of D in place of this 2D. So 4 as it is, A as it is, and twice D will be replaced by 2 times -2. So now on simplification, this -4 goes on the opposite side, becomes +4, and the first term comes out to be 8. Now the first term is 8, and the common difference is declining -2. So that should be sufficient to find out any term of that arithmetic progression. Here we don't want any term, we want the position of the term, which is exactly 0. So let's again try to use the same formula. First term now is 8, common difference is -2. Nth term is given as 0 because that's the question. What is the position, location of the term which itself is 0? So we have to find out the location, which is N value. Let's take the same example, same equation formula. N will be substituted by 0. A value is 8, N minus, we don't know N, but we know the value of D, so we'll be plugging that as -2. This 8 can be taken on the opposite side, becomes -8, and everything else remains on the right hand side. Let's divide both sides by -2. -8 divided by -2 will give you +4. And this -1 now will be transferred to the other side, that becomes +1, so N is 5. So that means if you have this kind of arithmetic progression, the fifth term will come out to be exactly 0. Now, this is your final answer. You can stop right here, absolutely no problem. But if you have a couple of seconds to spare during the exam hall, so we can verify and be a little bit confident about our progress. I can create this arithmetic progression right away. Remember, the first term is 8, so I will write down that as 8, and the successive difference is -2. Remember, it's negative, that means it's declining. So from 8, -2 added, so that will become 6, then again decreasing by 2, so that will be 4, again decreasing by 2, that will be 2, and finally it will be 0. So if this is the first term, second, third, fourth, and the fifth term will be exactly 0, and that's what we have got our answer. So our answer is 100% correct.